Something you brought up there, Ken, is the schools reopening. I think it's also something we need to focus on. This is kind of the run-up towards, of course, school reopening. You realize, of course, parents going out for textbooks and uniforms and just making sure they're well prepared. And of course, even payment of fees. So that is also a key issue that perhaps even the businessmen or even parents are looking towards and making sure they can actually focus on. Of course, we'll speak to a few more right here on the streets of Nairobi. But for now, just a quick spot check. That's exactly what we just can give to you. It's a bit clearer now on this area. As I mentioned, Kenyatta Avenue, one of our business streets, as you rightfully notice. But yes, with traffic building up slowly as we go along. Some of course, right next to where we are is the Stanley Hotel. You notice that, of course, this being August, quite a key issue is also looking at tourism. And my colleague Alex Mwangi will actually be speaking to tourism stakeholders right at Serena Hotel, just talking about how this the political climate is impacting on business. So, but as you can tell right from the Stanley Hotel, we can see lots of visitors, of course, who are moving out there, and they can actually just give a perspective on how business is doing. So again, this quick spot check right from Kenyatta Avenue on Kimathi Street. Everything looks okay, and of course we'll keep an eye onto what's happening. But just before we go, we have one of the, what's your name, madam?
My name is Rakeli.
This way, please. Rakeli, you seem to be going on your business. You have all your bags with you. Where are you headed to, and why did you choose to come to work today?
Okay, today is a working day. It have been since Saturday. I'm a business lady. I like a beauty shop, and now I'm going to my shop.
Did you have any fears of opening your shop today?
Not at all. It's everything have gone back to normal. Everybody's running how his own work. So we have no problem. We have confidence that everything gonna be okay.
Have any of your colleagues maybe chosen to close shop, or maybe just to wait and see how things go this week?
No. We had a group and we discussed and we said that on Monday we're gonna open our businesses and everything have to go as kawaida now. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good day.
All right, Ken, spoken to two civilians, and just get a perspective from them into how it's happening. And of course, we'll just of course take a bit of a tour right in the Central Business District to talk to a few more, and maybe go to the shops and have a perspective from different Nairobians and why they chose to go to work today. An interesting picture you can see there is Mkokotenis. Most of this, you'd realize they wake up pretty early in the morning, 5 o'clock. They're on the road, of course, transporting their goods, and they're all up and running with their handcarts. So, Ken Mijungu from me right here at the Central Business District, of course, with my cameraman Chalo, who is goodbye. But of course, we can come back to you at one point where we get something interesting, and we can be able to shine upon you where you are in studio.
Obviously, Laban Cliff, before I let you go, you have to note that the streets is not as busy as they usually are, especially on Monday. Right behind you is the Stanley Hotel. What I'd like you to do, Laban, before I let you go, probably you walk to Stanley. There's a newspaper stand right there at the Stanley. And then try and talk to the vendor about how people have been, for example, buying the newspapers. And the most important is we want to know if people have disregarded the call to boycott national newspaper. So just talk to that vendor. I'll be coming back to you in a minute or so that we conclude this. But right behind you, there's a lot of activity near Stanley Hotel. So probably head there next before I let you go at the newspaper stand. And let's talk in a minute or so. I hope that will be okay, Laban.
Ken, I know you're referring to that newspaper stand right on my left, of course, and you want to know and maybe get a perspective on how people have actually bought their papers today and how they're finding the sentiments around, of course, the post-election opportunities. So yes, as you rightfully say, we're going to cross over to that vendor and just speak to a few of them and get to hear their perspectives. So be sure to come back to myself and Chalo for more perspectives on how business is resuming back to normalcy right here in the Central Business District.
All right, Laban, speak to you in a minute, but as we wait for Laban to get